welcome back to more of Mora, and how I have missed you. I am so sorry. Oh man, I've missed you guys so much. Honestly, we haven't posted in a long time, and as you can see behind me, we have a completely brand new setup, and we are so excited to be jumping in full force with a video game review of VIII Lacrimosa of Dana. I had to look up how to pronounce that name. It was super confusing. I thought it was VIII Lacrimosa of Dana. Yeah, I needed help. So aside from covering games that are super popular, we want to make sure we cover games that you might have missed. We feel like this is one of those games that could have fallen under the radar. And we want to make sure we bring it to you so that if you're interested in this game, you can pick it up for yourself and tell your friends about it. We're going to be rating games now on a 5-category basis. We're going to cover the gameplay and the controls, the graphics and the visuals, the audio and music, the replay value, and the popularity of the game. With these 5 categories, we feel like you can get a good grasp of how good the game is, and if you want to pick it up for yourself, you can pretty much do that. So to be fair to you, we're only going to show you the beginning of the game. We're not going to show you the middle of it. We're not even going to show you the end of it because I haven't gotten that far. We're only going to show you the beginning so that you don't get spoiled with anything. We want you guys to be able to enjoy the game yourselves. So again, we're going to only show you the beginning of the game. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. This is VIII Lacrimosa of Dana. Let's get started. Alright, so this starts out. VIII Lacrimosa of Dana is an action RPG. That means you're going to be seeing a lot of numbers in this game. And it's all about an adventure. A full-fledged adventure. Adol or Adderall or Adol, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He's a passenger on the ship called the Lombardia, and the ship gets attacked by a giant squid, and everybody on the ship just falls off, and they swim somewhere, but Adol ends up on an abandoned island. Who knows where he is? He finds a rusty sword, and it's time to go to town. This game has a lot of unique qualities, so we're going to go through each category one by one and let you know how this game is. Alright, so the gameplay. The gameplay is pretty simple as far as combat goes. It could be considered a button masher, so you better get those thumbs ready to mash it like a maniac. The game has a targeting system like most adventure games, Zelda, Dark Souls, that keeps things in focus when you're attacking them, but it can tend to switch on its own, so that needs some learning. What's really neat is the character switching mechanics carried over from the previous YS, the East games. While you're fighting, you can switch between the other characters in your parties to take advantage of your enemy's weaknesses. So sometimes one person is stronger at fighting certain enemies than another, and you gotta swap between your party members. Personally, I think it's pretty cool how the main character says, switch, 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 switch. I think that's pretty cool, but that's just me. And what would an anime game be without its supers? It has supers, it has special moves. I mean, it's got its, whoa, oh my gosh! And I missed everything, of course. Graphics and visuals. The game has anime-style 3D character models. The light flashes during combat make for an epic touch. The visuals are appropriate to the style they're going for. It isn't next-gen visuals, but it's not terrible by any means. It has that anime touch. Anime. The game technically could pass for a mobile game, but hey, that's not so bad, right? It has that King of Fighters 3D feel to it. That game wasn't that good, but this one is much better. Music and audio. Call me cheesy, but I am a sucker for high energy fighting music. It makes the mashy feel of the game that much more enjoyable. The way the main character says switch is pretty dope. All in all, I enjoy the nice soothing music when they're at the home base, as well as when they're talking to one another. And the epic tracks during an adventure, I don't know why, but personally, when I'm on an adventure fighting multiple enemies, I don't want to always hear relaxing music, right? So Lacrimosa got it right here, in my opinion. It's all about the music, man. That guitar riffs, those cool cave music. That music is awesome, man. Because this is an action-adventure RPG that is very linear, there isn't a whole lot of replay value that comes from this game. You beat it once and you may not touch it again in a couple of years, but the first run-through is like watching a great movie for the first time. Keeps you engaged for the most part. Popularity. Now just because I've never heard of the game before doesn't make it unpopular. Honestly, I'm not really sure how popular this series or franchise is. But the fact that it's accessible on most platforms should mean that it should have gotten into the hands of a lot of people at the very least. If you're looking for an anime adventure game, look no further. This is one that's worth trying out, regardless of whether it's popular or not. I think it's a nice little side adventure game. Alright, so there it is, Lacrimosa of Dana. Personally, I feel like it's a pretty fun game. On this channel, we're never really going to bash a game, as I feel games are catered to a particular type of audience, and depending on who that audience is for, they will like that game more, right? If you don't like anime, you may not like this game, but if you like anime, you might really like this game, right? I might not like pay-to-win games, but the person with really deep, super deep pockets with tons of cash may like pay-to-win games. So again, we're just going to cover games that we personally like and we think that you may like, and if you're that type of person who would like this game, you can definitely pick it up. If you like this video, be sure to like it and subscribe to the channel. We want this family to grow, and I know we haven't really been active, but that's going to change. Now that we have this, there really is no excuse. We're going to be making videos. We might be showing you another game video going forward. We might have another anime movie video coming soon. You never know. All right, stay tuned. We love you guys. And until next time, live your best Christian geek life. Take it easy.
Bye, have a great time.